Be me, plague doctor. Cut out the birthing canal of a woman earlier. Told her it was called bloodletting. Child in a wheelbarrow enters my office, pushed by their father. What ails you, my child?
Me legs, sir, they don't work, sir.
I have an idea. Parchment. Tell the father, the work of a scientist must be earned. Miracles are not given. The father hands me 3p and a shilling. Fucking peasants. I ask the father to leave. He does so. Grind the birthing canal into paste. Mix in with plague victim blood. Pour into a vial, all cold. My child, drink from the vial. The life that could have been will be born in thine legs again. The vegetable actually drinks it, not even gagging.
Thank you, sir. I'll walk in when I'm better.
My face when he died of the Black Plague a week later. In my doctor's office again, looking at oddities from the Indies. Examining an oddity known as piney apple. The fuck is this? Don't look like an apple. Cut it up, leaves and all. Go outside to the townsfolk. Cometh heathens and sinners, this is the fruit of knowledge. You shall be cleansed and taken to the Lord's paradise. They swarm all over the fruit. Catholics. Tapestry. A hag of a woman eats some and chokes on it. I kick her over and stand on the baker's table, ruining his bread. The devil resides in this woman, thou art a heretic. Thou'st practiced witchcraft in mine presence. Only the damned would reject the fruit. Townspeople go apeshit. Everyone beats her to death except me. This mask was expensive. I don't want to get heathen blood on it. My face when the church only had bloody pulp to burn at the stake. Chilling in my sweet doctor office. Counting my ludicrous amounts of crowns for doing jack shit to help anyone. Knock on the door. Trumpet. Open the door. Fully armored knight stands before me and hands me a scroll and marches off. Knights are normally healthy, save the plague or missing limbs. Open scroll. Most honorable doctor, the Duke has summoned you to his chambers. Failure to appear will result in execution. Better go see what he wants. Enter the keep, and the steward leads me to his royal chambers. Duke is sat in his chair in the room. The Lady Duchess sat on the bed, looking forlorn. Can't drop the act now, as I bow. My Lord Duke, you have summoned. Pause for effect. Look up at him. The doctor. Ah, thank you, doctor, for coming. You see, I am having trouble satisfying my good lady. Oh, really? Etching. I tell him there is no cure. Don't want to get executed. Yet another idea. Parchment. My lord, to see the problem, I must examine thine bodies. In action. He looks at me confused. Engage in coitus, my lord, or I cannot heal you. He actually does so, but as suspected, can't get it up. I grab some spice from my herbs bag and tell him to rub it on his royal tool. It becomes red and swollen. Swollen. My work is done! Science be with you, noble lord! Became the court doctor with sweet new chambers. My face when counting even more crowns. Be me, kicking back and relaxing in my sweet doctor office. Shaking a pickled snake in a jar because, fuck you, I'm a doctor. A knock at the door. Loot. Open the door to find a page boy and his knight mentor at my door. I look at them, expectingly, but forget they can't see my face. I look like a horror show reject. Waste my time, you will not. Tell me of your fictions. Well, sir, me page boy was in the wordplay match and the daft shit got his arm cut off. It doth not groweth back. Grow back, doctor? A healthy growing boy grows, does he not? So should his arm. Well, art thou with poisoned ears? The boy, incapable of growing his limbs back hence, must be given a new one. I gesture at me coin purse. Even knights have to pay for my services. I went to 3 weeks of med school for these privileges. He produces 3 crowns and penny. Enough to make my coin purse jingle appropriately. Return in 3 days and I shall have a new arm for your shit, as you call him. He grabs the page by the scruff of his neck and pulls him outside. I can hear him being beaten outside for costing him 3 gold. Keck. Send a pigeon to my brother, carpenter, and have him fashion a mini lance and leather harness. Page boy returns in 3 days and I strap the lance to him. Fucking idiot. Waddles around with a permanently erect arm, knocking my shit off, including my snake in a jar. Charge tonight extra for a replacement. The beating will continue. Papyrus. Last I heard, the knight entered the page into a jousting contest and the boy got gored by a much longer lance. Fuck, I love being a doctor. In my doctor's office as usual, admiring myself in the mirror, black robes, oversized hat, medicine pouch, spice bags, the medical almanacs. Bitchin' full head mask. God damn, do I look terrifying. Almost perfection. I'm still missing something. What do all classy men have on their persons? Feathers? No. Pendants? No. I can't think of what... Canes. All the greats had canes. Grab a pigeon. Note to my carpenter brother that I need a cane right now. One with a doctor's touch. 1 month goes by, no response until there's a knock on my door. A sickly-looking girl is outside holding a rather long object wrapped in sackcloth. Snatch it off her and throw 2 pennies at her. If thou darest take any of that money and tend for the carpenter of something shire, I shall beat thou within an inch of thine's life. She runs fast for a starving child. Unwrap my new cane. Bone handle, crow beak, carved into the front. Black stained wood, metal capped. Brother, you've done it again, you glorious bastard. William is a talented carpenter. Why is he writing plays, I will never know. Take my new cane for a spin. See the messenger girl paying for bread. Dost thou not listen, thief? Baker swings a huge club into her head, knocking her over flat. Didn't even bounce, just splat in the mud. I know she's dead. I ain't even gonna check. Besides, the baker will have to pay me later to clean up the corpse. Didn't even have to beat anyone with my new cane, and I'm already getting paid because of it. I love my new cane. Counting my doctor fees as always. I'm the richest motherfucker in town. Decide to take a stroll down the river. The usual pests there. Rats. Not so much, but the children. They all have the plague and keep tugging on my robes. Filthy fucking urchins. They keep running around my clean doctor robes. I'm going to trip over an old hag lying on the ground. Fall face first, bending my doctor beak down. Oh, you did just fucking not. Carrier pigeon. Start hitting her with my badass doctor cane, and her screaming while I say, Thou wouldst strike the doctor, heretic, peasant! To attack the man of science, I shall beat the evil from you, cancerous wart demon! Fail to notice that I have proceeded to bludgeon this scab on the world in front of a church, with several church officials watching in horror. The reverend runs down screaming, Stop this madness! You would attack a practitioner of healing in front of the house of God! He's talking to the hag? Thanks science I'm wearing a mask, of they'd see me grinning ear to ear. I always win. Courier note. They throw the old woman in a nearby river, and thank me for showing the members of the church how to deal with those who would not attend. Myself included, of course. I'm busy healing the sick. Church gives me a stipend every month for warding off the devil. I love being a doctor. Chilling in my doctor's office like I always do. Did you expect me to be anywhere else at this point? More knocking on my door. Lute playing. The baker from earlier is carrying the girl he beat down. Doctor, beat down thou dirty thief for you. Thou hast done me a service, noble baker. I shall dispose of her free of charge. I take the corpse in my office. I have a sit-down. Eat some piney apple. Shit doesn't even taste like an apple. Fucking Indies. My best idea yet. Tapestry. Wrap her in a sack. Grab a ladder. Climb to the roof of my doctor's office. Leave her on the roof. In the heat of summer, this shouldn't take long for her to start rotting. 7 days pass and the smell's unbearable. People puke in the street as they walk by. But the smell also attracts the crows. Now I have crows and I look like a crow. Also, I'm a doctor. This is all because some girl decided to buy bread and now I am a crow doctor. I love being the doctor. Doctor office, as always. More knocking, as always. Oh god, what do I have to cleanse now? Open the door. Some guy collapses through my door. He whispers, Help my sit. Passes out. Fuck's sake, they always do this. Firstly, I search his pockets for loose change as always. Gotta have my doctoring fee. Examine his body closely. He has 2 giant cuts up either side of his abdomen, 4 in total. Rather unusual, but fuck it, I'm the doctor. Drag his ass inside and leave him on the floor. Go to the butcher's. Hast thou any sheepskin? Butcher looks at me puzzled. Sheepskin, peasant, do you have any? He produces a couple of hides, which I pay for. Reluctantly, of course. That's my doctor money. Take back to my office and carefully stitch the skin. Wool on the outside over the cuts. I may be a phony, but I'm not an idiot. When I'm done, he looks like he's got an incredible amount of thick, white, woolly armpit hair, but he's not bleeding on my floor anymore. Throw him outside. Behold, people of somewhere in Shire, the woolly sheep man. Naturally, the town chases after him. I think they've strapped him for things to do. That's how the doctor fixes a man's side. My doctor's office at this point is looking fine at this point. Being well known in my somewhere in Englandshire comes with even more doctor fees. I now have to turn people away from my service. The knocking continues. Sprightly sounds. The mistress of the local brothel is at my door. Madam, an honor to make your acquaintance. The doctor is at your service.
I have a personal request, you see.
'Tis the plague?
No.
'Tis the mumps and measles?
No.
Seriously, for fuck's sake, what is it? Tell me, woman, what ails you?
My girls, they have smallpox.
Pox? That is small, you say? No idea what smallpox is, but talk out my ass and all the time, so I roll with it. To the brothel with mine self. I shall cure your girls, madam. I arrive at the house. Yep, girls are sick, all right, and they're all vomiting and complaining about back pain. Oil shall clean the body. Oil the girls up and tell them to lie there and soak it up. Believe it or not, I am also a man as well, as Crow Lord Royal Duke Doctor Man. I have needs too. As I leave, my bitchin' Dr. Kane accidentally knocks over the candles in the room. Candles land in oil. Oil leads to girls. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Run the fuck out of there. Tell the madam that the girls will be fine. No, they won't, not etching. As I run out, raid the tip jar. Bitch didn't pay me my fucking doctor fee. The whole place burned down and everyone within hours. Now all the lonely men of the town come to me to look for ways to get off without women. More money for the doctor. I love being me. My carpenter brother William sends me a pigeon from Londonshire. Open the message. Dearest brother, I'm performing mine plays and would be honored if thou would watch mine first performance. Fuck. I ain't seen Little Willie in ages. I'ma go see a play. Gather all of my things. Doctor Mask, black robes, bitch and cane. Don't trust the townsfolk. Get on my horse-drawn carriage and ride off. Glad to get out of this town. Smells like shit anyways. The dead child is still in my office, sticking out of the place. Also, there is no brothel. Kinda burnt that one down. Whoops, tapestry. Finally arrive in Londonshire. My balls hurt from the ride, although I rub no oil on them for obvious reasons. Arrive at my brother's house. Knock on the door. William opens the door. Brother, 'tis been an age since I hath laid my eyes upon you. You're still bald. Ha ha, yes. Sadly, my brother, my carpeting days still did a number on me head. Well, when is this play? I cannot wait to observe it. Fast forward a couple of hours. Curtains up. The play is shit. About some kids fucking around or something. Rodney and Jill or some shit. I don't know, but the playhouse is pretty neat. During the intermission, I go backstage to find Willie, but he is not there. I find the miserable cunt who is playing Jill. The ideas never stop. Courier pigeon. Your performance is stale. I specialize in enthusiasm. I don't.
Really, Doctor? What do you have?
My services are not free, even for actors. She produces 20 gold pieces. Yoink! I produce a dead mole and give it to her. Eat the mole, for its life shall excel your own. I leave her. My work is done. They get back on stage. Jill comes on, same as before. 20 minutes later, she pukes on Brother Willie and shits herself everywhere. I nope out of there, say goodbye, and I fuck off. Apparently, it got out of hand. Newsboy said the Globe Theatre in Londonshire has been burned down. My face went. This, friends, is the last tale of the doctor. Remember, whatever ails you, I can fix for a doctor fee.